Lorianne here before anybody. Blunt Samurai. Kate, lovely to see your face here. Genesis, Tommy V, Howard Clegg, Barry Frost, Mike M, Uncle Monkey, Paulie Glock, Sasquatch, Indie Blue News. A lot of new monikers that I'm not that familiar with. Nice to see you. All right, so I need 4,000 watch hours to get remonetized on this channel. So with unique content, Rockport, no homo. So I am at 3,500 thanks to the last live stream. So I just submitted my reappeal to the YouTube partner program, the YPP for all the insiders. Aquarius, what's up? Rami, Patrick Bellamar, Spirit in the Sky. We will see what is happening. I had an auxiliary fan on in here. It's like 93, 94 degrees in the NoHo, which isn't really that bad, but it's, you got a computer tower in here, like cranking. So there we go. Joseph Craney, what's up, man? Okay, just for clarification reasons. So people were saying that Abington's in your neck of the woods, Joseph. That Travis Hines has done the overshare prior to the only people that I watch are Freeman, Jeff Gray, a splash of some others in between. Love Travis. I don't have, like I said, it just bogs down the algorithm. Then all you're seeing is like people getting executed, dogs getting, you know what I mean? So, is that any better? Check. Because I don't want the webcam mic to be on. I want this mic. Mike Stevens, you're a Travis mod. Good so far? Okay. No, because there's a huge difference between, this is just a little blue snowball mic. It's like a $50 or $30 mic, but it's way better than the Kate, you've never seen it in 13 years of watching? No, because I'm a guy that I will give credit where credit is due. So, I do know that Travis does the back and forth for the ID thing. But he's having what I would call a conversation, like tennis, like bing, 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 bing. Filibuster was also on the table as well. I just like the overshare better. So please, because of course I'm not much, but I'm all I think about, and I don't get out much, so I don't know if I created a new genre or if I'm copying, because I am happy to give Travis, because that guy's out there. He's risking his dome way more than I. So, thoughts, comments. L. Croft forever. New Edge Designs. Yeah, my caseworker. Dude, that was completely made up off the cuff. Actually, the paladin in my game Lost Ark is actually very useful in high level dungeons because he is a healer and nobody really wants to do that job. You know what I mean? It's like people want to be in there casting all the spells and using the biggest swords known to the galaxy. So nobody wants a fucking healer, right? I mean, thank you, Genesis. Well, listen, the Supreme Court passed. Listen, if you don't think it's time to get out of this country, I know I've talked about this ad nauseum, and I know you guys are like, man, J50 is so. He's like such a conspiracy. This is a great. Okay. Okay. You guys saw that the Supreme Court ruled that they can criminalize people sleeping outdoors that have nowhere else to go. If you don't think that the Supreme Court is just another weapon of the elite of their separating us from you guys, Kate, you're applying for Irish citizenship. That's great. I would. I'm too many generations past. I think it needs to be 3 generations, but also my European ancestry. I'm not sure. I'm looking into some places. Yeah, Genesis. If you don't like France, I mean, listen. If your whole family's from France and you're from France, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want to go back to France, but New Zealand, I don't know, somewhere else. I mean, yeah, no, the Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that cities can, in other words, criminalize sleeping outdoors. Call that what you will, but that if you're sitting there cheering on your couch, congratulations, you're a horrible person, because you know what? I think everybody in America, 60% of America is living paycheck to paycheck, and we're all about a tear away from being that person. And you know, it might start off as a Mercedes Benz, one of those vans, and then work its way, you know, down the line to the 1984 Winnebago. Descendant of Sitting Bull, where am I supposed to go? That's an even better question for all of our indigenous folk. Don't even get me started. Oklahoma outlaw audits. Yeah. The whole right left thing is absolute theater. So, yeah. All right, let me just open a door here. Sirius Black, you're gonna come and say hi and lie in your bed? You wanna go lay in your bed? Like a good boy? Like a good boy? Yeah, like a good boy. Awful news. Just Sirius Black got diagnosed about a week ago with osteosarcoma, bone cancer. He's got maybe 30 or 60 days remaining here on this plane. Go and sit down. Go and lie in your bed, okay? He just turned 10 yesterday on July 4th. He had been limping really badly, and I thought it was a bee sting, not to be confused with Scott Crabtree. Gave him 4 Benadryl and didn't do anything. So he is 10. So he just turned 10. So so the good news is I get to spoil my boy for his last summer here. So it is what it is. It's all part of the contract that we all agreed to prior to getting here. So yeah, no, I've just been like doubled over, like just so. But the gift is that he was a horrifically abused dog who broke out of the home that he was in being horrifically abused from and got rescued by West Side German Shepherd Rescue in downtown Los Angeles. So yeah. So yeah, I've been giving him some aspirin, curcumin, some gabapentin, and some stuff that's been working. He's no longer limping, but it's just a band-aid on the inevitable. So oh, absolutely, we will see them again. Absolutely. He's had all the fun he could take. Let's see. All right, so what did you guys, all right, so again, one more time, have I stepped on the toes of Travis Hines by citing the overshare as something that is uniquely mine? Yes, no, maybe. Anyone? Kate, I do wish I believed in an afterlife. Well, you don't have to believe in one, Kate. It exists, so that's the good news. I'm not trying to sound arrogant or smug or just Kate. You know what? I love you to death. I think you should go on YouTube and watch a bunch of near-death experiences, and watch about half a dozen, and see what. Absolutely, Keebler. No, the soul is eternal. So just know that. And there's no such thing as the past or the future, if you really want to get weird. So I heard a guy named Daryl. You guys familiar with a guy named Daryl Anka? He's a channeler. He channels an entity called Bashar, Bashar. He talks about what happens when we die, and he's like, oh, we wake up again into spirit. Remember, you never left. Kind of like when you wake up into a dream and you think to yourself, wow, as real as that dream was, this is who I am. And so when we die, we go, wow, as real as that life is, this is who I am. Yeah. Okay, so so yes, no, any Travis Hines experts in here? And I love me some Travis. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to step on any toes. I'm just trying to. All right, let's do Abington, Pennsylvania. What'd you guys think of that video? I just, yeah. Obviously, not talking to the police is really great. I'm just exploring some different options. The question of whether or not my overshare, some people said in the comments that I had ripped it off from Travis Hines. Absolutely. DJ Plast, you need to look up animal communicators on TikTok or YouTube. There's people that are able to pick up on that. Mark my words. You can hire some. I've got a friend that you can hire here in LA. She does it remotely. She doesn't even need to meet you. You know what I mean? So. Well, I think the problem with Travis is I don't know any of the interactions that I've seen with Travis. I've never seen him make them physically leave, where they're like, "We've had enough. This guy is like," because they're always trying to hem him up because he's in his vehicle. All right, we're going to call Abington Township Police Department. What should we ask? Should we play the role of the bootlicker? Yeah, let's play the role of the bootlicker.
The Abington Township Police Department. If this is a police emergency or you need to see a police officer, hang up and dial 911. If this is a non-emergency, press 2. If you need police records, press 3.
Abington Police.
Hi, who am I speaking with, please?
This is Giancarlo. I'm a dispatcher.
Giancarlo, is that French?
No, it's Italian.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm
good.
I'm an American.
All good.
Hey, I just want to know, is there an officer that I can talk to? I wanted to just give a accommodation.
Yeah, do you know what for?
Just being awesome. What I could go into like minutia level detail, but I don't know if I know you're getting paid by the hour, but I don't know if you really want to hear the long version.
Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second, all right?
All right. I thought he said Giancarlo. Sorry. Here comes the bridge. That was loud. It's like disturbingly loud. Like I'm not even anywhere near the microphone anymore. No, that was Wes Conshohocken. They're all close to each other. They're all like in north of Philly. It's like the Final Jeopardy music.
All right, I'm going to transfer you over there now, okay?
Thank you very much. We are the priests. And the trees are all kept equal by hatchet.
The party you are trying to reach is not available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. Press the pound key to end recording. The voice messaging service has not detected a message. Please start recording your message after.
I won't call back.
You have reached the Abington Township Police Department. If this is a police emergency or you need to see a police officer, hang up.
Abington Police, McFloor.
Hi, Giancarlo there?
Hold on one second.
That guy sounded way more like a cop than Giancarlo.
Abington Police, this is John Carlo. How can I help you?
Giancarlo, hey man, they went to voicemail. I wanted to talk to an actual cop.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. All right, my bad.
No, they're. Yeah, thank you, man. I'm not sure. Dan's won a bunch of civil lawsuits and had, I think, every case dismissed on the criminal charges.
Hello, this is Sergeant Fulgenetti.
Hi, is this Sergeant Fulton who? Fultonetti?
Sergeant Fulgenetti.
Oh, okay. I used to shop at that store in Paramus. Hey, listen, I just wanted to let you guys know, I just saw a video online that was really disturbing, and one of those mucky muck types that run around and film cops and so forth. And I don't know, are you guys familiar with the incident? I guess there was like a couple of guys or something that showed up at the place with cameras.
Yeah, we've had that happen over the years and recently, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just listen. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I mean, the job of, I mean, you don't need to give these guys the time of day, right? You know what I mean? And so, no, you know what I mean? And so, and at the end of the day, let's face it, you know, I got a second cousin that's like a paramedic, so he's a first responder. So I mean, I know what it's like to have him in the family and stuff. And so, you know, and the job is to really, you know, get home safely that night, you know. So, and if that requires, you know, shutting down the police department, then let's shut down the police department. Can you guys like pursue these guys legally for shutting down the police department? I mean, it just seemed crazy that it looked like there was nobody around for like an hour, like you guys were just in the back.
Gotcha. Yeah, if you'd like to come in and speak with us, that would be fine. But obviously, sounds like you're connected with them and you're trying to prolong that interaction. So
oh wow! So
I'm just going to end this phone call right now, unless you have a
my voice didn't give it away.
Yeah.
All right, hero. Hey, baby. Oh. All right, we need to get somebody else. Who else can get on this panel that is willing to compromise their own integrity and play the role of a bootlicker. I think it was when I said I had a second cousin that was a paramedic. I think that's oh my god. Right, that's what she said, right? Oh, there's an email circulating right now in Abington Police Department being like, this guy's live and they're going to be calling in seeking redress. Oh, absolutely. I should have used a voice scrambler. I sound like an old lady. Yeah. Who wants to call? You don't have to put your face on camera, but we're going to need your mic. Well, I think the interaction is too fresh because the video literally was posted 90 minutes ago. That just oh, you don't have to ad lib. You just have to oh my god. He was buying it. He was buying it though for a minute. I mean, you guys, right? Who wants to come on here and call? I don't recommend it especially if you're anywhere near that crappy town. All right, I think it's time to call Mayor Abington. Abington Township does not have a mayor. Rather, it is governed by a board of commissioners who are elected one from each of the township's 15 wards. Okay, I'll take Hunger Games for 800, Alex. A president of the board is elected from among these commissioners and serves as the head of government for Abington Township. What is Abington, PA famous for? Our historic art, recreational, and business communities. The average commissioner salary in Abington is $90,000. The salary range typically falls between 77 and 121. Oh my God, there's somebody with a Hotmail address at the Board of Commissioners. Dude, tell me you're a millennial without telling me you're a millennial. Dude, if you've got Yahoo or Hotmail still, dude, I mean, it ain't AOL, okay? Like that is like, but still. All right, there's a lot of white people on here. A couple of black people. Dude, do they give? Is that their home address or what? They're. I called Jeffrey Brown. What time is it back east? 6. 5:45. 5:43. Should have started this live stream sooner. Is this like a work phone or a mobile cell?
Hello, you reached Jeffrey Brown, and unfortunately I am not available to take your call. Please leave a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you, Madam Blessing.
Hi, Jeffrey Brown. My name's Johnny. I was just calling. I saw a disturbing video online with the police department where it looks like they shut down the entire police department because a couple guys showed up with cameras. And so I just wanted to know like what the protocol was for lockdowns. You know what I mean? Like does somebody exercising First Amendment protected activity, does that constitute a full lockdown of PD and denial of services to everybody within the proximity? I'm just curious. Other than that, all police got home safely that night, which is the top priority. So that's all that really matters. All right. That's right, Otto. You don't know me. Yeah, exactly. Why are they not using .gov? Oh, dude, there's plenty of Glaswegian folk in on the East Coast in Pennsylvania. What'd you think of it, Roxy? All right, let's who else? I can't believe they let's just call everybody on the board of commissioners. 215-688. I doubt I'll get through to anybody. 6235. What time is it? 5:46 East Coast.
You have reached the voicemail for Tom Hecker. I am not able to take the call at the moment, but if you leave your name...
Should I email every one of them a copy of the video, or no? They've got to already be circulating it by Monday. It'll take the weekend because I'm sure. Oh, everybody's off for the day, right? It's 5th of July and it's a Friday, so I'm not. Even though it is past 5. Oh my God. Okay. What did you guys think of the woman in the tax department? Did you think that she was as awesome as Dan and I? And do you think that she was fired? All right. Are you all right? Who's willing to go? Otto, I need somebody that's willing to go live and call Abington PD because they recognize my voice. I'm like, I wanted to talk to an officer, and so, exactly, Ghost Shirt. She was like the epitome of like, and I had my T-shirt said "F you, you F and F," which was on my thumbnail, and YouTube flagged the whole live stream because that was the thumbnail. I'm like, um, all right, let's go on the Facebook page, see if anybody. Let's see if anybody has commented. I don't see any. I don't see many comments. All right, let's go post the video. All right, what will you be doing about the influx of cameras present in society? Full lockdown of the police department seems a reasonable response. Hashtag babies. Okay. All I can think about is Dan bent over, yelling into the little mail slot, or babies. I don't know. I don't know about you, but in hindsight, it's just hitting me now. It reminded me a little bit of Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Little pigs, little pigs. Exactly. Poverty is not an accident like slavery and apartheid. It is man-made and can be removed by the actions of human beings, said Nelson Mandela. Poverty is the worst form of violence. Mahatma Gandhi. Yeah. Yeah. So also, I don't know if you guys saw the Supreme Court ruling where the when you accept money after a business transaction, it's not a bribe, it's a gratuity. Don't even get me started on the Chevron case. Yeah. Wacky. So what about what'd you guys think of what'd you think about that baby cop that didn't want to hurt us? He didn't want to pull out. It's not what he said with his wife, but he didn't want to pull out because he was afraid he was going to run us over. So he had to call for backup. Oh. All right, a lot of government employees. Yeah, that makes sense. I can leave some voicemails though. Let's see if this Facebook comment survived the axe. Yeah, it's still there. Well, it's showing on my end, which doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I flew across the country to hear Dan say effing cowards. And he said it probably 516 times in the weekend that we hung out. So, yeah. All right. Well, is anybody else willing to want to call Abington PD and be live on here? There was Foxy and Laura Shark. I think those were one of the two that you were. The video that my most recent video of Abington, PA. Yeah, I don't really understand that the Uvalde. That was what, 2 years ago? They do it all the time. They're not supposed to do it. I mean, if that's not a forum for public discourse, I don't know what is. Yeah, it was Ida Foxy Queen was her name. She was cool. I liked her, despite her affiliation with the devil. Oh, you guys have no idea what's coming. Listen, Biden is chalked. He's not going to be president, even if he's not going to be the nominee. Kamala Harris, San Francisco, one of the most liberal cities in the country, probably neck and neck with Los Angeles, if not beyond liberal than Los Angeles. Nobody loved the police like Kamala, whatever her name is. Both sides of the aisle love the police. Do you know why? Because both sides of the aisle are working for the same billionaires. So, she just released a video, Foxy. All right, nobody wants to call Abington PD for me. Absolutely. If you don't think that no matter which side of the aisle, like the amount of fascism and dictatorship, and if you don't think that they're going to be coming for people filming police, you are delusional. North Korea would be proud. Biden will not be the nominee, I assure you. Freeman's not here, is he? Yeah, my whole thing is not a fan of Trump either, but if Trump gets in office, he is going to declare a dictatorship from day one, because you know what? If nothing else, he's not worried about re-election. And we are going to see events that have never taken place in this country. If you thought, you thought it was a Category 5 shitstorm prior, so I will not confirm nor deny. I haven't thought about that guy in 5 years, and that's perfect. All right, you guys. I was just very excited about my video and wanted to do a series of phone calls, but at least that one phone call did get through. But I'm sure that sergeant was on scene. I'm sure he was one of the guys on camera already. So, Seattle GD's here, Southeastern PA. Dan, did you see the video that I posted? I was like, dude, I cannot get over your hunched over yelling into the little mail slot or whatever it is. Babies. So Dan, I just called Abington and said that I wanted to commend our first responders, that those guys were just antagonists that showed up, and so the cop was a sergeant, and he was like, he figured it out that it was me. He could figure out my voice. So I've been trying to get somebody else in here in the chat to yeah. Dude, what a lot of people don't realize is that not everybody is going to agree on politics, obviously. And I've heard in certain 12-step groups, there's a saying of take what you want and leave the rest. Take what you relate to and don't worry about the rest. And that's what I've talked to with James Freeman. That's what I talked to about Dan. That's what I talked to about anybody else that I've been not in full alignment with. And there's nothing but let's figure out what we are in alignment with, which is that this country is doomed. The police are out of control. There's dozens and dozens and dozens of things to go lie down, Bear. He's lost a bunch of weight. Go lie down. Go on. He's probably like 75 pounds now. Yeah, that's you. Lie down. In your bed. You got a whole bed right there. You got a whole bed. It's not fluffy enough. His back legs are giving out. I gave him a bunch of gabapentin for the fireworks yesterday, so it's having like a delayed fuse effect on him. those of you just coming in late, Sirius Black has been diagnosed with bone cancer. He's got maybe 30, 60 days remaining here with us. And so he is a big boy, is getting the best summer that he's ever had. And you're going on walks and trying to find some places that are cool and get out early enough. That's the one thing about LA is just, I mean, you got to get out by, if you're not out by 9 a.m. Absolutely. Empires come and go. The American empire is on its way out. So, also, I've never been a real fan of this end stage capitalism. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, capitalism's the best. Capitalism is the best. Well, communist China just cured diabetes last month, a couple months ago. Patient 0 is no longer insulin dependent with some stem cell therapy. And Eli Lilly, who pretty much, big pharma, who pretty much controls the insulin supply in America, they are pissed, which tells you everything that you need to know about capitalism in the United States. This is vulture capitalism. Okay. This is not benign. This is malignant. So, yeah. So communism, which is supposed to be the worst thing ever, figured out a cure for diabetes, and they're sharing it with people. And but people that run big pharma are livid because it's going to cut into their bottom line. So, President Santa, he and I just had some bad blood. He called my dying wife a crack whore in a courthouse with a bunch of people recording to try to trigger me to punch him in the face in front of a bunch of cops and people recording me on camera. Yeah, that's the kind of stand-up guy. I've been on audits with that guy. He calls the police on himself. So, and he also MFs the cops, then hits the record button. So you don't hear that portion, you just hear their reaction, and it's, yeah, whatever. Everybody gets to do what everybody wants. Yep, it's almost like it's all they know, Dan. No, I'm getting all my news from TikTok now. Thank you. Sorry to hear that, Patrick. Oh yeah, listen. There's few countries on the planet that have that are as progressive as Cuba with the amount of treatments and breakthroughs and so forth. So I don't know. I haven't heard. So Ghost Shred, I just think that well, they're already onto it now, so I think it would have to probably wait. But I always just love the bootleg because he was totally like agreeing with me. If you heard him, like legit agreeing, and then he was like something sounds fishy. Thank you, man. Do what we do. What's next for Johnny 5? Oh, that's a really good question. I'm back in this, so I'm going to be flying back out to go hang out with Dan. We might go down towards Baltimore a little more. There's somebody else, Dan. I didn't really get a chance to talk to you, but there's somebody down there that's got some places for us to go. So yeah. So, all right, you guys. Like I said, this channel is not monetized, so I need 4,000 watch hours to get it remonetized. I am currently at 3,500, and we'll see. Hopefully, this video being live for an hour. So we'll throw us over the edge. So. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, I forgot that she's there. Do you can you send me her contact info? Otto? Those are all zeros. Thank you, boss. Yeah, like I said, this when I was live on this live channel, people were like, "Oh, I want to do a super chat." You can't. It's demonetized. So because YouTube doesn't like that I haven't put up any new content. So yes. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't assume anybody knows who I am either, Otto. So if you could just be like, "Hey, send her a note, be like, "Hey, this is my buddy Johnny." So yeah. Thank you, May. I know, appreciate it. I get up, I get down. I am not on Rumble. I don't assume anything, Ghost Rider. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of channels out there, so. That was February of 2018. I was pretty new when that happened. When we have memberships, I don't know if I'll have memberships on this channel. I might turn this channel into a follow-up channel, like where I cover police interactions that have taken place and find out like where the cops are now, like if they did get fired, are they working for another agency, or they I don't know if you guys would even be interested in anything like that. So yeah, so like I said, I need 4,000 watch hours to get remonetized. I already hit my reapply, which I don't know why it even let me if I didn't have 4,000. So I might actually, let me check my stats, my analytics. Showing 3,500 watch hours for the month of June. May is only showing 23 watch hours total because I mean I didn't have anything up. Showing 14,000 watch hours in April, but I think that might be the content that they were claiming was reused content. I'm not really sure. The gaming channel's still there. I just haven't played on there for a while. Yes, as you can see, the photos behind me. Yeah, I'm still doing that stuff. So. No, Morro Bay was where the townies gang stalked us for several hours. The suitcase full of pennies was in the city of Pasadena. So no, I've still got my username. I just haven't been. I logged on briefly over the last couple of weeks. But I think I'm on invisible, so I will change that setting if you guys have me on there listed. So yeah, exactly. I've seen those. Oh yeah, and they were going to kill us, like literally going to kill us, or do grave bodily injury on the second time that we went up there. All right, let's see if my comment is still up. My comment is still up on Abington, PA Facebook. Thanks, man. I've been giving him a bunch of aspirin, gabapentin, curcumin, turmeric. His limp has come to a complete stop, which is not, but and I just asked him to show me when it's time. So, are you in Fort Worth, May Sullivan? Exactly, Genesis. That was dark. Texas is, y'all are messed up. Although the police in Texas are horrible, but I think the police in Phoenix really, as far as just broad reaching. Yeah, I haven't tried the CBD yet. So, but all I was really trying to do was try to alleviate the limp, because he had a limp in the front paw, So he's running around, like I said, I've been taking him out, him and Poppy. So, there you go, Otto. Yeah, the gabapentin is a little bit of pain relief, a little bit of sedation. So, Yeah. Okay, I've had cancer. Both my dogs. Poppy's still got cancer. Poppy's got skin cancer, so she's had 2 surgeries to have the. She's got like a blood cancer on her underside. So yeah. Yeah, Otto. Let me know. Let me know what's up. I'd like to. Those guys are doing some good work. Baltimore is really a weird city. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw. I don't know if it was like a Cessna or what, but there was a plane circling over Baltimore. It wasn't being in-air refueled, obviously, because you can't do that with a Cessna. I don't believe. I'm sure the military could figure out a way. But it was like the flights were being paid for by like some oil tycoon from Texas, and they were literally just flying over, doing surveillance over Baltimore, like video surveillance over the entire city. And so, like, if you robbed a bank at 3:06 p.m., they could literally trace back and play back the video, which I mean, I'm sure they could do this with satellites and stuff like that. They'd literally be able to play back and see where the car originated, so thank you, Robert Jameson. Yeah. And, yeah, exactly. Pauline. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, also, and Poppy, even you guys know the Poppy tore her CCL, which is like the ACL in humans in her knee. And so she's like hobbling around, which is like, they're like, oh, it's $6,500 surgery. I'm like, of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah. Sliver Diamond, what's up? Oh, it's time to move out of the country. That's for sure. And if you don't think that Americans are going to be getting off planes in European countries, Australia, driving to the border of Canada or Mexico and saying, I'm an American, I'm here seeking political asylum, you're absolutely delusional. Swimming is good therapy for a dog with a torn CCL. Yeah. They're both 10. And I don't know if you just got here as Sliver, but the Sirius has got bone cancer and he's got probably 30 to 60 days. So I'm giving him the best 30 to 60 days that I can think of. Have you seen the video? Long Island Auto went to West Palm Beach, Florida. Live here. It's been corrupt for at least. I'll go where he was at. No, I got a friend that's down in Miami. I'm thinking about taking a trip. I'd also like to get down there and meet Jeff Gray. Sirius Black, the man of the hour. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to see, but he's real. He's getting real skinny. Like right over his by his back legs. Yeah, hi. Yes, good boy. Yeah, you go boy. Give me a kiss. Yes. Yes. Right in here, right in the. Yeah. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, and I encourage anybody to get in touch with an animal communicator, man. Like I'm going to start crying if I tell you all the stuff that took place in the last few weeks. I got a friend of mine in LA that does it. So yeah, he's probably down to like 75 pounds. I mean, his peak was probably like 100, 105 or something, but oh, they met on accident? Yeah, I don't. You guys believe that? I mean, I saw the thumbnail. Yeah, no, he's gonna get a hell of a meal also. And one of the things too that when Tara was alive, with our dogs, they were more her dogs, but was that we had a vet come to the house and euthanize a dog like in the yard, like that way they don't have to go into like this vet clinic and the chaos and the energy and the sterility and the fear. So oh, yeah, Florida just seems absolutely crazy. All right, you guys. Thank you guys. In a couple of days, I'll be putting out a couple of shorts for Abington. The one overshare and the initial overshare that I did that chased the cops out of there, and then one of the shorts with Officer Baby, who was scared to get. And you know what? I think maybe I'll do a short on that beautiful woman from the tax department who, I mean, I was like almost in tears over her gut level reaction to cameras. I mean, it was not like she didn't even have time. It was a knee-jerk reaction. There was no time, you know. Yeah, that's the one thing that I found, that everybody says that their police are the worst. Actually, I will tell you where the worst police are that I've encountered, and that would be Claremore, Oklahoma. I've said this before. I've gotten more emails, probably like 2019, 2020, from people that were like, oh, I was running for such and such in Claremore, and I've got some stories for you. I mean, the volume of people that came forward in Claremore, Oklahoma, Rogers County, was staggering. And just scary. Yeah, so if you guys could hit the like button, like I said, I'm trying to get to 4,000 watch hours. Around 3,500, maybe 4,000. It allowed me to reapply, which I didn't think it would, which leads me to believe that your reapplication is under review. You reapplied on July 5th, 2024. We will review your channel and email you with the decision, typically within a month. You know what the crazy part is? Is YouTube splits the money with you. So if you make $5,000 in a month, YouTube makes $5,000 a month on your channel. Like, just wild. All right, let's see. Interesting. All right. Yeah, which, I mean, especially in this day and age of funneling stuff out to AI or, you know, third world countries where you're paying people, you know, $17 for, you know, a 14-hour day. What's up, Wolfie? All right, you guys. That is it for now. Oh. I take a nap. It's like 3:30. Perfect time for a nap. Perfect heat for a nap too this time of day. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, $7.25 an hour minimum wage. It was $3.35 an hour in 1987. Okay, so I mean, what's almost 40 years? I mean, no biggie. You guys are amazing. Go check out the video if you have not already. Check that you're subbed to this channel, but more importantly, I'm trying to get the Magnum channel going. Let's see what we got there for Magnum. It's not going to be shadow banned like this one. Okay. All right, I've got 2,800 subscribers. There we go. Let me know if that's a clickable link. Thank you, May Sullivan. Or just type in Johnny 50 Magnum in the YouTube search. Thank you. Yeah, because YouTube is just, they've shadow banned the main channel, which means that they're not pumping out the content the way that they used to randos. It's mostly just to subscribers and so forth. So they're not really pushing the content out the way they used to. So that's the bad news. The good news is I've got 260,000 subs that we can transition over to the Magnum channel. So, but I have to get it. I have to get it monetized. So I wanted to get this channel monetized first. Hopefully, this live stream will throw the watch hours over the edge for this channel. So, yeah. Not if you're shadow banned. I've had too much profanity on the main channel. So that is the short version of shadow banning. So, all right, you guys. Thank you very much. Sirius Black, you want to come and make one final walkthrough? Yeah. You want to go lie in your bed? You want to go lie down in your bed? Go on. Yeah. You just want to be near me. I know. You just want to be near your daddy. That's all you've ever wanted to do. Sweet boy. Here's the gift, you guys. As painful as it will be to say goodbye, the gift, the takeaway is, why focus on one bad day when we had thousands and thousands of great days? And all of the love that was exchanged between dog and human, right? Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've never seen a dog so locked. So absolutely locked. So those of you that are new, he's a Great Dane Lab. He just turned 10 yesterday. He's still a little wobbly from 1,200 milligrams of gabapentin for the fireworks. So I played rough for him, yeah. And just remember, a dog is in your life, only part of your life, but you're there for their entire life. And isn't that the gift? It's God spelled backwards. Love you guys. Thanks for being here.